Peace, love, power, and prosperity. Hope everyone is doing well. Well, I know everyone is doing well. I just had been seeing some things lately, and haven't been on in a while. Well, I've been on for daily allowances and things such, but universe, I was talking to myself, and that's how these things start. My talk to myself involves a bigger talk. In that bigger talk, that's what I came on from. The universe is like, okay, get online and share with people. Because people share stuff with me, and that's for real. I saw some other people sharing this. Pretty much the same thing they're talking about right now. Tonight's message is, or this evening, are you loved today? Whatever you see it. Are you loving yourself? Peace and love to you. We're not divided. So I learned that the old peace sign was like this. This is together peace. This is how it was, and we were together. So that's what we're coming about. How can we come together? Whether man was the first person, we believe in a woman, God, whatever. How can we still come together? Are you loving yourself today? Loving yourself to now, in this moment? My biggest thing I was able to see from dis-ease or having dis-ease in my body, disorder, it was the fact that I just simply didn't love myself like I thought I did. Then life in the universe, because of whenever you have a problem, the solution is right there as well. The problem was for me to sick. I got sick. The solution was to show me that I wasn't taking much care of myself as I thought. The solution then just showed me how to love myself better. So you're talking to someone who's really learned to love himself. I was in a bed for 3 years. No doctor saved me, I saved myself. I embody full, holy love. Just a few questions. Are you dealing with childhood trauma? Are you dealing with just any type of trauma where someone was supposed to love you and you didn't get that love? Give you my personal growing up, I didn't necessarily feel loved all the time. Because if you know a little about my story, this is not the first time I died or was with a disease or anything. I got hit by a car when I was 4. Didn't know it or understand it, but I felt it as a child, and I grew. I understood I didn't necessarily feel love. I'm like, how did I get hit by a car and blah, blah, blah. All of these things are coming about in the universe so we can be the victim or the victim. The universe showed me that I rose up and I didn't leave here. I left here, like I said, and I was in the hospital bed, but I came back because I chose it. The universe, like I said, is showing me to bring it on tonight at the love. When we sit here and say we can do anything in life, you check out the daily allowance. Are you allowing yourself to? I allowed myself to be this person. I told myself I never wear a chain, but again, got a copper chain, found the right frequencies and vibrations and things to resonate with me. Are you allowing yourself to change and become the person? Okay, my mom and dad didn't love me, my boyfriend, my husband, my wife. Did you love you? Out of all of that, I'm feeling, did you love you? Did you show yourself all the love you could? And that's what I feel like I could cry because I'm feeling it. These are questions I was able to ask myself when I woke up. So multiple sclerosis in my memory, and I didn't even realize I wasn't loving myself. Until I was around people who weren't necessarily loving themselves, and then I got to wake up to, I love myself better than that, or at least in my mind. While I was on the bed, I couldn't even go do for myself. The biggest thing is a lot of us, let's talk about me. I don't talk about people too much. One of my biggest obstacles, we have many, is to, when I got sick, to allow people to do for me. My whole life I've been doing for me. I was a sergeant in the Army, so I just learned to do for me and do for other people. The biggest lesson we believe in, and God gives it holistically. So we can see the whole picture. Now, Rob, it's time for you to let people do and take care of you. Can you allow that? That was my biggest allowance I learned. To let people. Bob Marley has a song, Could You Be Loved and Be Loved? I heard the song for years, but really it resonated with me, One Joy. Could you be loved and be loved? Let's start that with you. Could you love yourself? Y'all, excuse my voice because I'm feeling it, aren't you? Think about that. Just sit here with, why am I not loving me? What can I do better? Not outside of me, just for me to love me. How can I listen to me? Going back to a childhood trauma, you had a child or a mother or somebody didn't love you. You go into loving you. I was able to go into loving me in the hardest times. Well, I ain't got no money, I ain't got this and this. You have you. Let me say that easy. You have you. You can just sit there and give yourself some love. Warm your heart, say, I love me. Y'all know the song if you don't know it. I appreciate me. I appreciate me. I appreciate me. I appreciate. I love me. Yeah. I love me. Yeah. I love me. Yeah. I love me. You be like, what are you singing, Raw? This is a song. I go check out the last podcast. I was able to form this stuff when I got sick and down. I started with me and my son. And then, because the universe gave it to me first, I didn't even give it to my son. But one day, I started singing to my son. It's the most beautiful, loveliest thing to see him smile as we sing this song to him. And that he knows that we love him, that I love him, that he loves him. If you're hearing in with that, it started with me loving myself. Do you feel as though you want to love someone you can't? Okay, come through me, Spirit. I'm looking for the highest words and choice. How much can you love yourself? Okay, that's it. You're looking to give someone something you never had, you don't even have. You're looking to show somebody love. I'm going to show you all the love in the world. I got you. Have you done that for yourself? Talking and dealing with someone who's literally giving myself the whole world, I can cognition, now because my cognition is back, my brain, and I can see. That person said they're going to do something for me. Oh, no, I'm good, bro. Because I can see. Am I going to, that's the biggest thing. Am I going to be confrontational and try to argue with them and they give themselves love? Hey, man, you want this? No, I'm good. And since I protect and keep that love for myself, you want to protect and keep your love? Allow yourself to be the highest version through all things. How I continuously be this loving person is anything happens, happy, mad, sad, angry, exhilarating, whatever all those frequencies of feelings, I don't feel none of those. I'm willing to go through something and see what it is for me. And at the beginning and the end of every joy, every day, every century, is love. It is not hate. It is not pain. That is just a way to go through, to get to the other side, to see all of you, who we are. I love how Abraham Hicks says that anytime you're feeling pain, it's just pretty much saying that you're seeing something different than your source, than God sees it. Because God already forgave you. Well, I just did something, I sinned, or whatever the world you want to say. You forgiven just right there. Keep moving. I didn't love somebody. Now go love somebody. Go love yourself. You can start with the love here. It starts here. Do your best to give yourself something. Do that for a few joys, a few years. Then you can go travel and give and share that with someone else. Let's build ourselves up. Building yourself up, building your world up. Instead of talking yourself down, I ain't worthy that you are. Just start saying it. You find difficulty in it, start working on that. Next thing it goes from you talking to building yourself up to you seeing yourself going to do things to build yourself up, to you going and now people are bringing you things to build yourself up. It's a whole universe. You start people always trying to take from me and stuff, so do something for yourself. So therefore now you're changing the universal energy, and therefore the universe will come seeing you people supporting what you're saying. You feel like, I got so much love, you continuously be a loving being. The energy of the universe is going to continuously send you that. I feel as though I got a lot of hate in the people around me. Change your energy in the universe. Start with love. For me, the biggest way I found was called consciousness or wokeness. It says the universe and the spirit always kind of had in me before I realized what holistic thing was. I was just saying it was black and white, flat. It's just right or wrong. The biggest one I would see, well, what is this opposite? If I'm mad today, what is this opposite? I can be happy. I'm gonna force myself to be happy. I force myself to be mad. I can force myself to be happy. Then you go from not forcing yourself to be happy to you allowing and you being easy. That's the biggest thing. So from our source that we were watching on other podcasts we're doing on Instagram, the daily allowance. How much can you allow yourself to just continue to love on you from this moment the rest of your life? That's a lot of love, ain't it? Anything else you're doing, you're hating and you're killing yourself. You're beating yourself down, beating on other people. Walking around telling somebody, I don't like him, I like this. And yourself doesn't not have a perception outside of yourself. So you're talking about somebody else, but you're talking to yourself about someone else. So who does your body, your mind, and your spirit think you're talking to? You. If you want to walk around and hold hate for someone else, do realize you're holding that hate on and ending with yourself. We'll end it with, this is why it's so important to embody love right now. People want to go around there being selfish and doing blah, 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 blah. They're so right in doing that and being selfish. If it's anything you see someone around you being selfish, you should be selfish as well. Not in hating, oh, they're doing that, I'm going to do this. Let them show you what they're doing. They don't never, I be trying to give to them, but they don't try to give to me. So start giving to yourself. You have that for yourself, and you'll see that they're taking care of as well. The biggest thing, all of us can take care of ourselves. So therefore, when you build up your universe and your world, now, let's say it like this. I want to change the world. Change your world. Now, you inspire somebody else to change their world. Now, that inspires somebody else to change their world. And guess what? Now we don't end up changing the world because we inspire so many people to change their own individual world, starting with love. It starts with love. It ends with love. It never ends with love. This thing just continues out through the universe. Do you believe that? I do. I don't believe we got no stop, y'all. I don't believe in no Armageddon. I don't believe in any of those things. I believe it's just prosperity and love and grace. So that's all I will receive. Peace and love to you. Allow. Can you? Could you? I'm not going to tell you what to do. Could you allow yourself to love yourself today? Could you allow yourself to love yourself to now? When I say to now, I'm just changing from today to now. To now. In this moment. Would you allow yourself some love? Peace and love to you. You can let go of your childhood traumas, your marriage traumas, all of the above. I'm speaking from personal experience. Personal. I've had them all. Hit by a car, military, Iraq. I've been in a lot of places. Second marriage I am on. First child. I've seen relationships, businesses, and all of it I gave love to me. While that love emanated out to other people, like I said, seeing people taking advantage of me in the situation, see and go through that. Why? Because God still gets to use you in that situation to learn something. Watch a person, somebody watches you, watch them. And learn, get used. Because why? You get used, you get to get somebody, God gotta give it back to you.